Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? It is a Wednesday. Looks like, we're up a bit from yesterday. Nasdaq's up 0.78%. ES is up 0.42%. Yesterday had a little bit of a bounce. Very interesting, So it's a good thing I got out when I did, which was about a few points below ES's new low day. I think I got out at 63.79.5 of my shorts. Because, we surely had that reversal after 11. And, when I went to look at the charts for potential afternoon, I saw that we had already, pushed up. And I was like, all right, well, this doesn't look good for more continuation down to this low anymore. So I just stepped away. I didn't even go to my computer. I looked at it from my phone, honestly. And here we are. We kind of just consolidated. So, what kind of news do we have today? Let's see. Today we got 10 a.m. Jolt job openings. Okay. Let me know. Oh, let me put in the chat. I did not put the poll that we usually put. Good morning. Answer in the poll what your bias is. I gotta save my money tree, you guys. I told you I was worried about my sister was watering my plants. And all of my plants were doing fine before I left. My money tree was starting to lose its leaves, and I was like, oh, well, I hope it doesn't continue to do so. I don't know what's happening. It's just very fickle. And my worst fear came true. It was like, it lost almost all its leaves. I gotta revive it. I believe it, though. I believe I can do it. I got a green thumb. I never killed a plant before. I'm not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen now. It's just very fickle. It moved its place a little bit. Then I moved it back, and it's just throwing a fit. What can you do? It's like the Nasdaq. The 4 hour, that's where I like to start off at. It's just so weird looking at the daily. No? Look at those humongous wicks. We're inside candle. We're literally directly in the middle of yesterday's range for ES. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have any bias because what I would have liked was continuation lower, right, into this weekly low and more downside. But we're very far away from that. And the structure on the hourly it looks bullish. And the 4 hour, right, we just broke that high. It's just blech. What are your biases? Let's see. What's the poll say? What's the poll say? Let's see. Why did I disappear for so long, Tanya? Says somebody. I was on vacation. I took August off. And I'm happy I did. It didn't look that good. When I look back on the price action, I'm like, ooh. I saw a lot of people complaining about it in August anyway. So let's see. Let's end the poll here. Actually, I'll give you guys some more time to answer it. Let's see. Someone said it probably missed me. Maybe it's my voice that it missed in this room. Okay, ending the poll. Most people are bullish, makes sense. What it is, but what's up? 58% bullish, 27% bearish, and 13% neutral, it says the poll. Yeah, weekly got swept on NASDAQ, yep. Which is why I was very careful yesterday in my shorts. I was like, oh, I was only want to hold more if NASDAQ took out its low of the day in like that drop. And it wasn't. It was kind of stalling a bit. And it was super interesting here. Yeah, that we never took out that low of the day on NASDAQ. So that was your S&T. And we pushed up higher from there. I'm neutral. I mean, I'm probably slightly bullish and then I don't know. Yeah, we have that weekly low, swept, taken out, 4 hour. Let's see how if NASDAQ like holds that 4 hour FEG or not. If we kind of take this out. I'm like back to being probably bearish. This is a bullish FEG. At the open in 3 minutes, we got Jolts drops opening at 10 a.m. And c'est la vie. That's what we got. We'll see what we can work with. What it is. It is what it is. I've been saying this, like, just the bearish structure is always short-lived. Like, you get like 1 or 2 days of it. You get 1 session of it. I don't know. So what is this? So yesterday's high. EDH. What it is, home, what's up? Okay. Yeah, so I got my little notepad in case I need to write down any ideas so I don't stray from them. We got the open. So actually I should write, this 4 hours not done yet, so I don't know why anything could happen actually. Alright. The 15-minute, I don't know. We'll see. $15. Here's the open. The hourly. daily. All right. We'll mark out the 10 a.m. news. It's a red line, like I always like to do that. See, got it going. Great to have me back. Thank you. It's great to be back. Gracias. Reem 908 said I made his morning already. How so? Am I singing? What is this? How do I even do that? Okay. Let's see now. Yeah, it's not doing much. Now it's like dropping a bit. Dickie Mo said, I named my new puppy Bro because of you. That is so funny. Bro. You guys want to know something funny? My grandma that doesn't know any English, she used to have a dog named Obama. She called him Obama. I don't even know why. Can you show the opening range gaps to somebody? Was it black? It was black and brown. It was like a... I don't remember. I'm pretty sure because the dog was black, lol. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like, they don't know any more other black people. I don't know. But it was kind of funny when she would like yell his name. I think that was while he was president too. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it was. My brother gave him a different name before we left, like, because my brother got that dog, and he called him Tsuko, which I don't even know what that means. And then they renamed it after we left. If you had to reincarnate as a Pedia Ray, which would you be? I don't believe in reincarnation, so none of them. See. Yeah, I don't. This looks like a little bit of garbage. So hopefully at the 10 a.m. we get something better because right now, ES is above its pre-market high. Nasdaq is below its pre-market low. What are we gonna do? Heat map looking wild. Why the hell? Why is Google up 6.8%? 4K. What happened? Is this true? Let me make sure I refresh it. How do I refresh this? Refresh. Yeah, Google's up 7%. No way Google had earnings, right? I think earnings happened, no? Do they have earnings? No. What news came out for Google? Because they're not selling Chrome. Google Chrome deal thing. They want a court case to keep. They get to keep Chrome. Oh, because what was it like? They're trying to bust trust busters. Trying to break them up. The Google monopoly lawsuit ruling was in favor of them by a big margin. Okay, thank you, chat. Appreciate it. That's weird then that like Nasdaq's not up, but ES is strong because Google's more a larger chunk of the Nasdaq than ES. Apple's up 2.6, probably has like a sympathy because like if they could go after like Apple being a monopoly, they would have the same result, presumably, so that's like probably a sympathy play. Everything else is pretty flat. Strange. Nasdaq has equal load on the daily. We kind of, took that out yesterday a little bit. Looking for previous day low as well. But like I said, I'm very neutral because of the fact of we're pretty much starting the middle of yesterday's daily range. So it's very difficult. We might even just have an inside day today, and that's always tough to trade. It's like, how do you have a continuation if you start in the middle? It's rough. And then like on the upside, there's not really any equal highs to go for. The previous daily high, which goes into a fair value gap. No, we'll see. We'll see if this creates a FEG or not on the 4 hours. So we'll see at 10 a.m. how this looks. Does it look like it's going to reverse back down to the sell side and whatever, or not? So Nasdaq's definitely weaker. It's falling through, making new low of the session. Ever thought of doing merch? Hands off the mouse, bro, would be a good coffee mug. That's a good idea. I don't know. I had thought about it, and then I was like, I think making merch is really for like the community and the people, right? Because you don't really make there's not really much of a profit margin on doing merch. It's just then more work. And then like if you do merch, then random people are just going to hate on you, saying that you're whatever. But people are always hating, so whatever. So then I didn't find it worth it to do merch, even though it would be fun. I think I would do it because it's fun. It would be funny to have like a t-shirt, like Wixby wicking. Hands off the mouse, bro, is funny. I'll write that down though. That's a good idea. As a mug. I love mugs. I have so many mugs. You guys know I have like a mug with my face on it because my friends got it for me. If you ever watch The Office, my face is on like a blue star on the mug. One of my other friends also got me like a trading mug. It was like, I don't know if I remember. It's like, buy the dip. Keep calm and calm, buy the dip. I'm not sure. I think it rhymes though. Don't remember. We want the merch, screw the haters. Yeah, I think it would just be fun. I'll look into the logistics. I'll have my assistant look into the logistics of that. Now I have like a personal assistant that comes in person here, so it's helpful. Me getting stuff done that's always like on the back burner. So that I can focus on videos. I should put out a new video. Let's see. So that was like the 9:30 FEG. Oh, sip some water. I literally have 3 different drinks on my desk right now. I've got my water. I miss this mug, even though I've definitely ruined this thermos a bit because I just throw it into the dishwasher. Because I don't really care, but maybe I should have. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get another one. And I got my $8 OJ. And I got a little coffee. It's a good mix. Yeah, that's the thing. I got used to drinking coffee in Croatia every day, so... Ooh. Yesterday I didn't drink it. I definitely felt like a headache or brain fog later in the... like after 11, like 12. And I realized that's probably why. I saw you on the GTA loading screen. Word? Send me a picture. Tag me in the picture on Twitter. What would I look like in GTA? Yeah, I used to play, I think it was like an ATV game, and it was called like Off-Road Fury. And I had that like steering wheel controller, and that was fun. Let's see what it was called. ATV Off-Road Fury. It literally was that. On the PS2. That was a good game. I also played the Tony Hawk game. The skateboarding game, that was good. So all we got so far is ES doing nothing, really. Nasdaq had a little drop at 9:30 and then not much. Definitely weaker. But still, like, overall, it's up 0.5%. ES is up 0.37. Chris says, you want price to consolidate, so 10 a.m. news will be manipulation expansion. Yeah, word. That would be lovely. Lovely. I would love it. That's what I thought. The GTA girl looks like you. Who is the GTA girl? GTA girl. There's no way. She's just blonde. She had brown eyes. Yeah, I guess so. The chat is saying, like, Google GTA girl, that's it. Let's see. That's funny. Lindsay Lohan. She has brown eyes, I think. Fun. It's true, I do look like her. She does look like me. You guys say I look like a lot of people. Millie Bobby Brown, I get the most, and Ronda. What's her name? Ronda Rousey. I don't see this one, because her eyes are a lot different. Her face is like more circular. This one is, you guys are really just saying it because of the mole under her eye. That one I don't get it. Millie Bobby Brown. This one's makes more sense a little bit. I kind of see it a little. It took me a while. Her eyes are more similar. Why is the image smaller when I click on it? Come on. She has high cheekbones. But she looks a lot different now. Doesn't she look older? She got a lot of, like, filler in her face, unfortunately. She's very young to be doing that. Supercar Blondie. She is my favorite. She has my dream job. She has the dream job right there, Supercar Blondie. Does she have brown eyes? I think so, yeah, she does. She has platinum hair, though. She's got the dream job. She, like, tests out all the supercars. That's the life. Not really. I'm not a good driver, I don't think. I haven't been behind the wheel of a car in a long time. I'm like I'm better than average, but the average person's very bad at driving. I get chauffeured. Someone else will drive me, or I Uber. Let me think. What was I going to say, though? Oh, when driving, though, going from back to the Zagreb airport, my last day going back home, to the airport to go back to New York City, the wildest thing was happening. So, 2 lanes of traffic, lots of traffic, it's just 2 lanes, waiting to go pay at the toll booth after getting off the highway. Before getting off the highway, we're waiting to pay at the toll booth, so a lot of traffic. And looking in the rearview mirror, there's one car that has their hazards on and is in the middle of both lanes. So there's 2 lanes, and they made a lane in the middle between cars for themselves. And I'm like thinking, oh, maybe like something's wrong and they're trying to pull over to the shoulder. I look in the rearview mirror. Now this car is swerving between cars like it's a motorcycle, like going through the lanes. And decided to make a new lane for themselves in the middle. A 3rd lane. Never seen this in my life. And then when the car passes us by, I look into who the driver is. The driver sitting on the other side of the car, on the right side, and the license plate says Great Britain. And the driver, she looks exactly like what you think a person who would do that looked like. Like just a crazy person. She was at her. She was like, and she was cutting through traffic like that. And it was like, you couldn't even like not make space. She would go like this. It was insane. Someone said that's normal in my country. What country is that? Was she MI6? I don't think so. There was someone in Ontario driving with a smashed staircase they ran into. Damn. And Tubu says, I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. Yeah, that's exactly what I said in that moment, too. The Family Guy reference. Should see how people drive in DR. True. Yeah, I mean, I've never been, thank God, knock on wood, I've never been in like a car accident, crash. Drove a lot more when I was living in like Eastern Queens, because you need to have a car there. There's less public transport there. But in New York City, like a lot of times it's just faster to take, sometimes it's faster to just take the subway than take the car because there's just so much traffic some days. I'll take the ferry too. Most of the time I just walk everywhere though. Thankfully I live in a walkable area. So yeah, my goal isn't really like to get fancy cars. I want to build up like a real estate portfolio. I want to get like a 6-family house or something, you know? So you won't see me in a Lambo. Just get a 6-family house and use that rent to like buy then a vacation house in Croatia. That's my goal. Look, the Nasdaq coming back into this 930 FEG. ES dropped down. Swept pre-market low. Kind of boring so far. So we'll see what Nasdaq's doing. Now, it's on S&T there. Oh, they both took out like new low of day. Good luck, money. Thanks and Synonymous LOL. Synonymous LOL donated $20. Good luck, money, it says. Maybe it's T money. My 4th grade teacher called me T-Dog. And T. My 4th grade teacher / like 5th grade basketball coach. That was funny. And then he called my little sister Little T. And so, like, all my friends in 5th grade would call her Little T also, but she got mad, obviously, because her name doesn't start with a T. Like, that's not my name. Yeah, Future's novice said better filter your tenants, though it can be really painful. I know, right? In New York City, too, like, your squatters' rights and everything, so, gotta really... I know someone who's has a 6-family and said that they, like, do 15 interviews before they find someone that they like. LOL, was your dad Mr. T? I think he did call him Mr. T. I'm not even joking. I think it's true. Am I waiting for news? Pretty much. I mean, I'm kind of neutral, and the indices were a bit out of sync this morning. Now they're both made a new low this session, so they're more in sync on the bearish side. There is sell side here. Liquidity at SSL is 42.25. I want to make that better for Nasdaq here. Sell side at 23.298. That hit that. Or that be on like the daily. It'll just be new low day. So that's like a decent spot that it could get to. Because I wouldn't be looking for too much. Yeah, so far we have a small range. The day. 158. What's the ATR? ATR for Nasdaq last 5 days is 323 and ES 64. Okay. And yesterday was larger than usual. It was almost double, 528 points. So far today is smaller than usual. I think today might be a smaller day. What's the heat map like? Google's up 8.3% right now. Everything else is red or flat. Then Apple's up 2.8%. Oh, yeah, at the US Open, I saw like Cadillac, some Cadillac models. I was interested in the Escalade. Went in, yeah, that thing's like a tank. It's pretty cool. But what was insane was that one of the models, the dashboard on like the passenger side, you can go on YouTube and like actually watch videos. And I'm like, that is probably not good at all for the driver. Like the driver could easily get distracted, and the driver, like, you know, people would probably just put that on themselves in the passenger seat and then watch it. You should only let YouTube audio. That's wild. For now, my goal is to be a couple of $80 rolls. Word. Yeah, paid for free. Paid $40 for a lobster roll. $9 for fries. That didn't even come with fries. Yeah, Junior said job reports can't be bad anymore. Person will get fired. Yeah, because they fired the last one for the last month when we were down like 2% on the day. So it's like, can you explain the importance of the RTH chart? What can it be used for? Like gap fills if they're big ones, and just to see where we closed yesterday. It's helpful. You have to see how much we are gapping up. People will use that as a target. This is a very small target, though. It's like 2 points. It's a very small gap up, like 7, 8 points on ES. On NASDAQ, how much was it? From this open to this close, 70 points. Yeah, not really much to write home about. ES making a new little low of the session. Yeah, so far we have been consolidating until 10 a.m. So that's good. What do you guys think will happen at 10 a.m.? Right in the chat. What it is, what's up? Here we go. Let's pull the chat, Tanya. There's just not enough time to pull the chat. Gotta pay attention. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, that was nothing so far, not much. Now we have a 4-hour FPG on ES. Bullish. That's what I'm kind of worried about. And NASDAQ too. So, like that's 10 a.m. It just closed. I think ES had, like, there's a tiny SMT there now. Right? NASDAQ didn't take out new low session. ES did. And we'll see if that's the beginning of a bullish reversal. There's not, like, I want to see then multiple green candles to the upside. I don't want to see consolidation. Might be just a shitty day because it's day after a large day. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I want to see more green candles to the upside. If we're gonna get more upside, obviously. Where's that previous daily high? All the way up there. Put alerts and see what happens. So far, it's all right. So far, it's all right. Someone said lower. I don't know. I want to see if this is energetic to the upside, or are we just going to consolidate more, and then it's going to be just a shitty morning. If we go lower again, I don't know. It's going to be a shitty morning. La la la. It's a 5-minute look. I probably look like ass. Okay. What it is, ho? What's up? Anyone else feel like this is going slow motion? Sometimes when you're super focused, that's when it feels like slow motion. These are equal highs, pre-market highs. And that would be the low-hanging fruit, but gotta see. Finally, okay, we closed above this high. Closed above here. Nice. see. Where's 50% of this push-up? Okay. How many can I afford to take? 1.1. All right. Yeah, I'm be looking to get long. But 2 minute. I'd rather go long than this 50%. Yeah. So then at least to here would be 1.3, to here would be 1. Otherwise, it's kind of a bleh. RR. You might not even retrace because of 15 minute being like that. Let's see. So how many can I afford? Then 1.5. Okay. We took out the equal highs. I have to cancel my orders. Cancel my orders right now. And then retrace to my buy limit. And we took out equal highs. Can't do that. I can't go long after that. And then there was an ES not taking out its highs at the top. That might be the SMT. Alright. Well, so I like this if it had retraced down to my limit fill and didn't, so that's fine. Hit it quick. Yeah, so only retrace a tiny bit into this 1 minute bullish FEG. So congrats if you did take that. Maybe you put your stop tighter. I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. So, knowing how slow we've been going. So I'm gonna put an alert on if ES takes out new high day, then maybe we'll get more continuation to this minor buy side on NASDAQ. Maybe I could frame something. Good afternoon. Be careful, potential drop coming. Oh no. Yeah, we'll see. So I canceled my long orders, you guys, because I don't know. This might be, yeah, taking out equal highs here. 58. See those equal highs on NASDAQ, and then ES we didn't take it out yet, so it's like an SMT here and there. So what is that then? Like 10 a.m. potential reversal. We'll be able to see. What it is, what's up? Every good girl needs a little love. Cloud. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it might be a shitty morning because there's not really a strong like close through those equal highs for Nasdaq, and no follow through from ES. So it might be like a seek and destroy morning. See what happens here. Might invert this, and it did take out like a small swing low there. See, ES, SMT, definitely the weaker one. Maybe that was manipulation from 10 a.m. news. What do you think, Chris? Chris, what's happening? Everybody remain calm. I'm glad I took out that like buy limit because of that. Took out the buy side already on SMT. So. All right. So that's an SMT now. Yeah, I'm gonna try shorts on ES. I'm in them. Right. All right, I'm in ES shorts. To the sell side. $425. $425.50. Hopefully that happens quick. And stop. There. Yeah. Yeah. Well, tapered NASDAQ as well. Okay, let's see now. What was it doing? Yeah. ICT, hello. Everyone well. Yeah, we're doing good. Ready for September trading. Hopefully it's better than summer trading. So I like the SMT at those equal highs. From NASDAQ. I'd like us to start dropping soon, obviously. I would like NASDAQ to take out new low day. If you want to consolidate back up and take me out, that's whatever. It's fine. It just means it's trashy action. Don't like that at all. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm always chilling at like retraces because I just know there's nothing else I can do. Just hands off the mouse, especially if you just entered the trade and you think your stop is fine. Plus, just like the amount of times that it has happened that it comes like a tick before my stop and doesn't stop me out, and then goes to my target. So I just know it doesn't matter. All right, stopped out. Yeah, this is trash. Just SMTs on both sides, no continuations really. Guess NASDAQ not hitting that new low made it harder for a price to fall through. Google's still up 7.8%. All right. To be honest, you guys, I don't know. I'm not particularly bearish or bullish. So this was a try in the neutral. SMT at those highs. There was that low, and then we didn't take out the low again where we had that SMT at the low. So it's pretty much trashy. See the one. Yeah, I can't. This doesn't make me want to flip long either. This is what I use RTH for, is that if you just look at, if there is a gap up, then it's pretty easy to see where we started the day at, and you can see whether or not that looks like a trending day or not. It's been an hour almost. That's really what I hate when what happens is that when it has that SMT again. Low probability now for me, to be honest with you. The daily, yeah, I feel like I gave it a try. We're just in an inside candle. I wasn't aiming for much for the downside, right? I just wanted to make a new low on the daily. And that didn't want to fall through. Now what? Just let it consolidate today for tomorrow. It's like it feels like today's going to be an inside candle anyway. From the first hour of the day, we had that 10 a.m. news. Peek this out and had a nice drop down. This candle made me think that we'd have a reverse, that was a manipulation. We'd have a reversal down. It just didn't fall through, so that's fine. Yeah, for real. Yeah, this candle made me think. I joined like right here. I think we were gonna have a fast drop down there. Then we just had a back to the upside. So it just feels like a seek and destroy scenario. Low, a small range, and that's really hard to trade that. So don't really see another trade I want to get part of. Put a learn you low day in NASDAQ. To be honest with you, it feels like a seek and destroy day, so this is hard. We have NFP on Friday, right? And tomorrow is Thursday, which I don't love trading day before NFP. But we have 10 a.m. news. That's good. Okay. That's just pre NFP. I know, seriously. I typically take a couple more losses than usual. I have NFP weeks. So, it's fine here. I don't really want it. This looks like garbage. He hasn't even take out the new hive day yet. The new hive session. I mean, yeah, you even have S&Ps on the higher time frame here. So, can't really be too bearish or bullish. I mean, can't be too bullish. We're in the middle of this range. I don't know, you guys. What do you guys think? You guys bullish now? 58% of the chat was bullish. This morning, we dropped again. 10 a.m. Went for those equal highs. S&P of ES. ES still didn't even take out this new high day. Super deep retracement, but ES took out low day, NASDAQ didn't. Then retracement, NASDAQ make new high day. ES didn't do it. Yeah, it just looks ugly. But I'm not taking like another trade, to be honest with you, because it just feels like it's a 50-50 thing. Because after it takes this high out and ES still didn't take out the low, there's still a chance that this could just come out, take this low. If it's seek and destroy. I'm not sure if it's high resistance upside or seek and destroy. So that's why I'm not participating. It's just like I said, if it reversed here, it would be kind of trashy. And it is. What's the range right now? It's a very small range. 17 points on ES. NASDAQ's probably like 100 points on NASDAQ for the whole first hour of the session of the morning. Let's put a little poll. What do you guys for the rest of the session? Here, yes, new high session. If it's a high resistance run higher, what you'll see is it take out this little low and then go back up again. Oh, don't feel comfortable. %58 bullish, 25% neutral. Type in the chat what you think. Do you think we'll do slow grind up, fast push up now? We'll gain some speed after, stopping out some longs here? Or will it seek and destroy back down? I'm thinking probably slow grind up, or which I don't feel like doing. Like, this is just simply a small range. So with like a lot of back and forth, so you need wide stops, so it's not really worth it for me to take a risk. I marked at 1050. Like, I'll watch price action during 1050, but I don't love it. I feel like in the 15, Nasdaq like tried to stay above that high like twice. Like, look at those wicks. It's kind of ugly doing that. Then going back up. Those are some deep retracements. In the future, I'm going to wait until Nasdaq also takes that new low of the day. Because when those SMTs happen, those reversals can just happen right after. If there's not a lot of movement in the market, not a lot of participants. Just like I filtered out this long there. This one would have worked. I mean, it depends on where you put your stop. It would have put it there. It still would have been ugly. Slow grind up 48%, so you can destroy 33%. And fast push up 19%. Yeah, ES has been consolidating those highs, held up, and now pushing up again. What's that minor buy side? I think it's like a 4-hour high. 1-hour high. There's an FEG above. Already took some minor buy side out again here. Mood. Alright, just took out some minor buy side. We up right now. Up 1% on the day. And ES took out London high. So this is how different NASDAQ looks from ES right now. It's all the way at this high. ES didn't come to this high yet. I'll say I'd rather just wait for the shorts later on if they're going to happen. Let's see what happens at 10:50. You guys think it'll take a previous day high? Do you think we're going to continue up higher? I don't know. It's still a small day, relatively. 218 points. Okay. If we invert this, I think that would be a potential short. Yeah. It's a slow grind up. Just took some sell side. I want to see what happens here. I'm not gonna go for more longs. I'm not longing your highs of day to go for a third target when since then it's been high resistance. Let's see. Up 1% of the day. It's 10:50 now. Let's see if this is going to end up being either a push up to here or a reversal. I mean, so far it's very strong. Strong, but it's going so slow, man. What the heck? Honestly, these are like one of my least favorite days when it consolidates. Even after news at the beginning. Or after the news, when was this? Like reversal? Like 30 minutes after. Not doing much here. I'm gonna look to sell here. Putting my limit sell there. Okay. My last trade of the day. Even to this lowest 2R down here. It's nice. Let's see what happens. This is going mad slow. Where's like the midpoint from here to here? It's like the only thing I'm... Okay, so actually I kind of like having... Yeah, I'll have that on the side here. Yeah, this is taking forever. I don't know if this is gonna work out. We'll see. Alright, it would be great to drop quickly now. It'd be great. 11. It's the London close. Let's have the people, you know, get out of their positions. Take profits, etc. It's not going up higher. Let's see. La la la. Make your profits go to lunch. Fill me on my shorts. Be good. It's not going nowhere right now. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Be nice. I mean, to hear would be really cool. But I don't know if that'll do that. It's like... I'll be ready if it gets to here, just take the rest off. To here, I'll be watching also. It's my first, like, limit fills there. Ooh, come on, brother. Get it equal, though? Alright. That's fine. I've been in this for a while now. 10 minutes. Hasn't moved. That could be a good thing. Need the longs to give up on their bull flag thesis. Give up. Go to lunch. Take your profits. Took out some buy side. We made an inversion. Got like a 4-hour high. Haven't retraced much. Don't like that. ES is holding up. I'm just sitting at break even for a while now. I wanted us to rush lower after this. Maybe now. Maybe. Maybe. What do you guys think? Stop out or TP? Stop out or TP? Let me know. I'm glad I did NQ. It's definitely a little weaker, but it's not really giving me much. It's not giving me anything at all. You need to, like, bleed a bit. Bleed. We gotta take out the magic paintbrush. I haven't taken it out in a while. Come on. Pew! Pew! Oh gosh. We gotta leave the magic paintbrush on. Lower. If we, like, take out this high, I wouldn't be happy at all. I took it out for wick and SMT at the high, then that's whatever. That's not doing nothing, bro. Come on, girl, give us nothing. It really is. That kind of vibe. Slow grind up for ES. Look out. U5 die. NQ doing nothing. I would love ES for that to be an SMT and then ES take out the slow, but I want it to happen pretty quick, so like next couple minutes. But honestly, in this market, everything's happening mad slow, so what can I say? What can I do? Nothing. Need ES to come break back below London. Bye. Literally break even for like 12 minutes probably now. 14 minutes? 12 minutes, yeah. Let's go take it out. Jeez, how long has this been taking? I will like have a stroke if it takes just wicks this and comes back up to here. Come on now. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Didn't even get here. Okay, I can acknowledge I'm being impatient.
As long as I'm not letting it like change what I'm doing, my plan. I can like complain and whatever as long as it's not making me change what my mind and stuff. I'm just complaining to complain. Alright. Alright, can we get more downside? Get there, get there, get there. Come on, buddy. That's good. So now there's an SMT at this high. I don't want it to come back here, to be honest with you, because that's ES, new high of day here. Come on, ES, we need you to break more lows. And my stop's gonna be tiny. Because I'm not about that life if it comes back up to here. Is it an FEG on the 32nd at least? No. Alright. I move my stop because I'm not about that life if it comes back up to here. We had that SMT. I'm not going to be part of a consolidation. It just takes this minor sell side and comes back up again. It's already past 11:10. I would think that there'd be more downside happening. Didn't even hit my first target yet. Here. Oh my god, what a mess. Now I stopped 7 points, which is literally nothing. Right, make sure it's the right high. Yeah, I even gave it like 3 ticks, so. It comes back up, and it's none of my business. What a pain in the ass this is. How long am I gonna be holding this trade for an hour? Or what? Low macro. We didn't do much. We had that inversion, then we didn't budge that much. I don't love that we didn't really make FEGs as we have this tiny one here. So now or never, either I get stopped out, that tiny stop at like -7 points, which I really don't, it doesn't matter to me, or it gets to our target down here. Yoy. Oh boy. And what time did I enter this? 10:52? 10:54? Been in this for 20 minutes. It hasn't done anything. We bully it to... I gotta put the magic paintbrush back on. Magic paintbrush, come back. Come back to mama. Mamacita. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Just can't live without you. Yeah, I changed the title of this stream just now. Holding shorts for 20 minutes now. Right? Is that true? Yeah. Is that true? Yes. And fact check. It listens to the magic paintbrush. God bless. Now don't be a dud. Magic paintbrush, magic paintbrush. Come on, baby. Someone said my final TP is your stop. How's that even possible, bro? Your final TP would be this tiny little thing. That's not good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are you gay? You guys know that meme? So funny. Someone said no dump, only Pampers. That's hilarious. I want Nasdaq to shit the bed. Who says I'm gay? You are gay. That's right, Fanny. That's such a funny one. Okay, finally, is it gonna get to my first target, you guys? Pain in the ass. Oh my god. Finally. Pain in the ass. First target has been secured. Brother. We just like melt back up, I'd be pissed. I'm just gonna be patient here. Just can't live without you. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. God, drop it. Drop it, please. I send you to Gulag now. Depending on how it behaves, I'll probably take off the rest of it there, in this area. Doesn't want to behave, it doesn't want to behave. I got the 23 points, that's good. Alright, stop is moved to break even. I'm not playing around today. It pretty much got to halfway point here, this push up. So, I'm not sticking around if it just decides to, use this 5 minute as a reversal point for upside. We'll see. Just can't live without you. Where is the buy limit to? That's just gonna update. If it takes this out, it's gonna update to 1 in 1. That's like the ATM on Ninja Trader, which was what I like about that. Okay, here it hit 50% of this move up, so I'm being careful here. It might not get to here. Let's see. Wick this so far. I give it like another minute to get to here. So. So like what it is, the ATM is that if this buy limit gets filled, then both this buy stop and buy limit will change to 1, the amount of contracts. So, my gosh. I'm being careful there. What time is it? 11:19? Okay. I was risking 17, now I'm up 27. Prefer this 5 minutes invert. That'd be good. We'll see. Actually, there's a lot stacked on the 5. The 3 is inverted, the 2 is inverted there too. I mean, it's just a slow ass movement. Slow AF. Okay. Like retesting this low essentially in this inversion. Just like it did here forever. Forever and ever and ever. Thanks, I just passed the apex count. That's cool. Good job. Tell me what the rules are now. You should just read I suggest reading the FAQ for it. That's what I always make sure I read the FAQ. Yeah, Apex has a good, how would you say, search bar. If you have any questions, you can go and search it. And then they've pretty much covered everything. They have videos covering everything. Alright, being careful here. Yes, digging there. It's 2.2R to here. This is probably already 2R, so if this candle doesn't take this, I'll take that partial there. Yay! Second target hit. We're doing good here. It's doing good. Patience pays. This was a pain in the ass. I was complaining the whole time. So let's see if you guys think it'll get to this last target? I don't know. I'm gonna be careful. This is already 2R and what I was aiming for, to be honest with you. So if I see any sort of movement back on the lower time frame, I'll feel free to take it off quick. But I'm just holding in case it does dump quick. That'll be juicy. Very juicy. Can't get carried away though. Can't get carried away. Yeah, just move the stop back down to the last swing high that made that new swing low, right? Shouldn't come back up to here. The inversion is all rebalanced. And this was my first target anyway, so that's fine to have. So I'm securing profits if it gets there. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how it goes. It'll be pretty juicy. Where's the person that said that my stop loss was their final target? Oh. It was up like 3R or something right now. Not sure. I risked 17, but no, a little bit more than 2R. Went down to here, which would have been, I don't know. See how it holds below this. See if ES holds below this. It did hold below. That's a good sign. Gotta take the magic paintbrush out. What do you guys think? Magic paintbrush. Get there. It's been working well today. That's funny every time that happens. Sorry, it's so funny. Okay, you go to Gulag now. Come on. Drop. 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 This is like a really good trade. I'm up 62 points. Sorry, I was risking like 17. It's 3.6R. Congrats, Matthew H said, congrats, Tanya. You had a lot of doubters, but it's turning out to be a banger. Thank you. You know, I don't mind having the doubters. It's helpful. I kind of like it because then, honestly, it's some of the best trades are when you go against the grain. So anyway, gotta continue. So honestly, on the 32nd, I don't want it. Yeah, we rejected from here. What's the high? 40, 71, 25. So gotta just continue moving the stop. The high. 71, 75. Okay. Drop. Drop it like it's hot. Let's go. If this gets to there, like, we're pulling out the money gun. We are pulling out the money machine gun. Actually, I have to find it. I haven't been here. That'll be banger. Banger. It's like I'm up $1,400 in the last contract. Sick. Just be careful. I want to get there in like a minute, you know, so I'm gonna give it a minute. A minute or two. 2 minutes. Get there. Banger. There we go. Final target hit. Let's go. I need to see like 100 W's in the chat right now.
Where are you? Where are you? What are you? Whoever you think you are, I am. WW. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hit the like button. That was fun. You know, started the day out trying to short here for an ES, then just simply waited. It took out some buy side, and then I just took a short at NASDAQ at the inversion. Yeah. Woo! Amazing start for September. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, sometimes you gotta take an L to get a fucking banger. It's true. And you just gotta stick with it. Because how long was I in that trade for, you guys? For 20 minutes before it moved. For 20 minutes. I have to pull out the magic paintbrush faster. Trying to get a soundboard. You know, I have like a Stream XL deck. I gotta set it up again. It was annoying me one time because it was making a million tabs on my computer. I straight up have to find my money gun. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. There we go. There we go. Oh no. I'm even mad if this jams. There we go. That was good. Banger, reversal trade. I talked about some of the psychology behind why, like, I was staying in thinking, okay, it's London close. There might be some, like, people wanting to take off their longs, seeing that it's not ripping higher and just stalling. So, W for patience. W for following the process. Yeah. Got a banger there. I think that was, let's see exactly how much. I think it was probably 4R. But I didn't want to get too caught up in that. 4.39R on the final target. That was sick. Now let's see if we just take out a low day. It'll be hilarious. New ICT PDRA's paintbrush. Word. I'm gonna make the magic paintbrush model. Prop firm do you guys use? Check out the links in the description for the prop firms I use. Woohoo! That was good. Yeah, that was fun. The mentality behind that was really like thinking we're in at the minimum, a high resistance liquidity run to the high upside, right? And thinking, okay, we can take out a low before taking out another high. And that's also a low. Like, we might not take out new low day again. Like, this might be just whatever, but it would be sick if we do. That's the reversal. Also, the hourly divergences there were still holding up. Essentially. That was pretty sick. We shorted here at this. Shorted pretty much here. And took off the last target. 32 here. Pretty good. Caught most of that hourly candle to the downside. Yeah. I always tell everyone to learn to trade. People missing out on the best job in the world. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't feel real. It feels like, you know, it feels like I cracked a code, you know. Because it's crazy. You just work for like 2 hours a day. 2.5 hours. And you can be done. And then you make like more money than people make in a week. It's fun. So yeah, back from vacation, went to Croatia, went to Milan for 2 days.
Went shopping. That was why I went shopping. I went to Milan. But I also went and I saw The Last Supper, so that was cool. And the Duomo. And then I went all over Croatia. I went to everywhere. Premošten, Sin, Dubrovnik, Mljet, Šibenik, Zadar, Beograd, Karlovac, Rastoke. I went everywhere. It was good. So it was a little difficult for me to stream because I want, like, first off, the first 2 weeks I was definitely not going to stream. I think I did maybe the first week at the end of the week, but it was tough on the last two because I was just traveling all the time and I had like I bought like a mobile hotspot, expensive one, and then I bought like a 5G card, but it really just depended on where you are, so how much signal you have, how fast your internet is. And then I realized that the concrete walls block a lot of signal. That's what was happening. So I was like, what the heck? I'm supposed to get a good internet connection. So I guess next time I'll stream from outdoors. But then it was raining. Once I figured it out, both those days were raining. So I'm glad to be back, and we're back to the regular schedule. I'm glad I didn't really flip long. I said I didn't want to flip long. I stuck to the short thesis, and I like marked out inversions, and I said when I would enter. Oh my god, we did good. Did good. Are you Croatian? Yes. Wow. Darth Vader says, "Can I lick your trend line?" That euphemism's not even a good one, though. The guy that said your staff is my TP is such a bum. Yeah, that's funny though. It doesn't bother me because that makes me feel like that honestly like gives me confidence in my trade. So I try not to read the chat too much though, unless it's really boring. Where is this? Unless it's really boring because like price action, because I want to not let the chat influence. So sick. I said I would enter in the inversion, and I did, and we waited freaking 20 minutes, and then it dropped to the first target, second target, and then third. Lovely. Tanya, how much did you make on this trade? Total, like 2,600. Someone said new trade, risk-free is funny. You thought I heard the Balkan accent? I'm born in New York, though. I think I have more of a New York accent. I had a lot of fun, though. I gotta go back to the stream and see what the chat was like when I was like, I send you to Gulag now. Aaron Guerrero says, "Hi, Tanya. Thanks for putting on the stream. I watch most mornings when I can. It's been so helpful to watch and see the market clearly." You're welcome. Today's less clear than usual. It was a bum this morning, and then it was a slow-ass reversal, but we caught it. We were patient. Woohoo. I hope I helped like people that were in short stay patient, too. I think that's what people like the most. I mean, today we had to stay patient for 20-ass minutes. 20 minutes! 20 minutes! Right? I got in at this candle at 10:54, and it didn't start dropping until 11:13 is when 11:15, that 20-minute mark is when I got my first target hit. And then still had to wait another, wow, that's actually good to journal. So it was like 11, what's this low? Which was it? This low or that low? Low was 80, topped exactly this low, made an equal low. I remember being like, that's fine. So at 11:16, 22 minutes later is when it got to my first target. Second target was 28 minutes later, and then last target was 34 minutes later. It's a long trade.
Am I born in Russia? No, I'm not Russian. I'm born in New York, Queens. Honey, which prop firm is the good for trading? Check the links in my description. Aaron said he got in too early for the shorts, but ultimately got their second trade at the drop. That's good. I got in too early for shorts too. How long have I been trading? 5 years. When I discovered ICT 3 years ago. My entry setup for this trade was the inversion. Just want to tap back into the inversion. Could also do the bearish fair value gap here. And then there was even time. Yeah, there was time to even enter at this inversion, which was my original one that I wanted to get inverted. After this got inverted, you could have, and I put my stop to here. That was another potential trade. Then I would put the stop at the SMT, which is this. Or even here, whatever. 513. That was a nice drop. You see, Nasdaq's still not new low day or ES, so this could just be like a high resistance move up higher. Ultimately, could go back up higher if it wants. Like, as I said, that doesn't matter to me. Like this targeting internal liquidity. You stream every day, Tanya? Yeah, pretty much every day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on this channel, and then on Mondays I'm on the Ninja Trader YouTube channel from 9 to 11. And on this channel I'm like 9:15 to whatever I feel like. Like today's 11:40. Yeah, I'm just chatting right now because yeah. I went to this place called Odysseus's Cave in Croatia. Yet. It was so crazy. That was my favorite spot. Also the national park. I went to this like a third of the island is a national park, and I stayed in the Airbnb in the national park. So I had an awesome view of like this green valley, and then it was good. It was like the first preserved Mediterranean area because it was deemed a national park in 1960. So it's really, really pristine. The water's so clear. That was nice. And then it's like less touristy because it's an island that it's not a popular island yet. So I love that. And there's not really cars. Like most people are renting bikes and going around. So that was nice. Yeah, so I don't really have much of a bias left. I think, I'd prefer us to still go lower, have this SMT and have some downside, but I don't really know. I don't have to know. The 4-hour looks cool with this wick. We need to really just start seeing more downside. Maybe at the next maybe it's starting at 2 p.m. I don't know. So this was also part of my thought process for the short was like, we had a mad slow day. And we had a smaller than usual range. This is what I'm starting to do for ATR. The little gem. What I've realized is like what I used to do was measure the ATR and like at those fast mornings and be like, we already like expanded to the ATR, like the average true range, which is the average amount of points NASDAQ has been moving over, and I do the last 5 days. So let's say the average true range has been like 350, and we already moved 300 points by like 10:30. In the past, I would be like, oh, well, we already moved about or by 10, let's say by 10 we moved 300 points. So in the past, I would be like, oh, so like we already expanded almost the ATR. We're probably not going to expand anymore. I don't feel good about doing continuations or something, right? But then I'd see, oh no, because like it started off as a large range, which is going to continue as a like continuation of the largest range and be larger than average ATR. Versus today, right? It was lower than usual ATR. It was very small range. So I was like, well, I don't see us, we grinded up slowly there. So I don't see us going straight to like another liquidity pool. I see us still holding that smaller range for today. So it's better and more likely to have a reversal. And I felt better about doing a reversal up there, even if it did look like a low resistance run or a bull flag or something. We took out some liquidity levels, and it even gave you an SMT of ES later. I was still in the trade here. I already gotten to trade here, and so it even gave time here for people to decide to get in. It's 20 minutes of that consolidation. That's a little tidbit I learned, like a technical skill, so that I'll be using. And also, in the future, honestly, if I see this SMT and there was already an SMT at the low and ES took out an SMT, like this is what I've been learning too. In a shitty market, consolidation, like you're just going to have a lot of SMTs and it's not really worth it if one of them makes a new low of the session or a new high of the session, other didn't, to go for like more downside or upside. So that's why like refrain from taking a long here on NASDAQ because I already hit this high and ES didn't make a new high of the day. But I should have paid more attention here, or I did notice, but I already gone in. I should have paid attention more, though, about ES taking the new low of the day session and NASDAQ not. Because if NASDAQ had taken it, then it would be better for reversals. Like a continuation lower. So, yeah. You need patience of a saint today, to be honest. I'm happy about that. Got good sleep. I'm jet lagged, so a little bit. So I got 9 hours of sleep yesterday and today. Yeah, it was a good day. Good day. Castillo, has there been like any questions that were relevant or not? He deleted something. Okay. Listen, you guys, the best thing to do, what I do all the time, if I just get into a trade, right, and it didn't take out like another low or didn't do anything, and it's just consolidating, and everything is still valid, then I just disassociate. I just distract myself. Straight up, that's what I do. And then you feel less impatient or anxious or whatever you're feeling. I did definitely feel impatient, but that's when I'll start with like a story or something. Because there's nothing you can do at this point. Just hands off the mouse, right? Yeah, Castillo says nothing. Okay. Okay. Someone said, Lootfix says, excellent. Love it and finished work already at 9:44 local time. Cool. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. Y'all are all the real ones that stay till the end. Yeah. And check out on Instagram, I post my vacation stuff, and I also post other things like the highlights from the stream. Typically there. Someone had told me that they looked through every one of my reels and they noticed like it's always the same kind of trade manipulation than taking out the other side with an FEG, and it's like pretty much. So yeah, have a great rest of the day. See you back here tomorrow 9:15. Ciao.